Hey everyone, welcome back to What War She?
Another week,
Another episode. My name's Uzo,
and I'm Diweni.
and we're so excited to be back this week,
We're
guys.
back.
I just went to DC, which was so fun, dude.
Yes.
You live in Chicago now, so you know, but like not having to drive really revolutionizes your life.
It's actually just I actually can't imagine living somewhere where I needed a car again. I
Oh my
can't. No, I
gosh.
can't. I won't. I won't.
We hopped on that metro everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Everywhere. It's the best public transportation I've ever seen, like in America. Because yes, New York is great. New York
Yeah.
public transportation is amazing,
Mm-hmm.
but the fact that DC is so much smaller than New York City,
Yeah,
like
that's
they can
fair.
really just make everything like so clean, everything so
Mm-hmm.
convenient. It's
Manageable.
it's
Yeah.
so manageable. Like it's the most connective city I've ever been to in my entire life.
Yeah.
Cause you just get out, you got out of our hotel, walked to that metro stop. Where do we want to go?
World is
Got on
your
that
oyster.
metro. The world was our
The world
oyster.
is
Like
really your oyster
genuinely.
when you have access to like good public transportation because you can
Hmm.
go anywhere you want to. You don't have to think
Yeah.
at all.
We went, got we went, got dinner. I had like 4 glasses of wine at dinner, bro. You
Don't
just
gotta
get
worry
back in that
about
train and go
yup,
home.
yup,
You don't
yup,
have to think about
yup,
anything.
yup.
The ride is like adult. Oh my gosh, it was amazing. And
Yeah.
everyone in DC is so nice.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, DC doesn't play. These people are working. It's the most employed city I've ever been to in my entire life, bro. Everybody. And it's not even like business casual. It's
Oh.
straight up business
Uh-huh.
professional. Like straight up heels, jackets, suit jackets, ties everywhere.
I believe
Everywhere.
it.
These people
Yeah.
don't play. It's really
Cause like,
crazy
why would you move to DC if to not,
to
really
not
be in that
work,
career
bro.
shit? Yeah.
I was wearing shorts. Even Sam, it was hot outside. Sam was like, I don't really want to wear shorts because you feel underdressed as fuck. Like literally, it wasn't even crazy. I like started wearing dresses and stuff to
Mm.
places because it wasn't a joke, bro. Like you can't be coming out there showing your legs like
Yeah,
that.
no. In corporate ass places, like you be feeling a little
Hmm.
crazy because everyone's dressed for to impress. Everyone's
To
wearing their best. Like you
impress,
don't step
yeah.
out wearing your little athleisure. You don't step out looking crazy. You got to be put together. You got to
I
be
was
put
wearing athleisure. I
together.
genuinely felt
No, you
crazy.
can't. You can't.
Yeah, I genuinely felt
I
crazy.
literally like leave the gym and I change back into my work clothes to go home because like I can't be caught out there in
I heard that
leggings.
about Chicago too. Is like Chicago, like these people don't play.
No, I'm literally have bought pretty much a whole new work closet because
Hmm.
I work downtown and it's like
Hmm.
corporate as fuck downtown. So like me pulling up in my jeans, yeah, I couldn't do
No, they're not
it.
gonna let you do that.
No,
It's literally so funny. Like,
they don't play, especially like moving or like when you're living in somewhere like Austin and then
oh
you
my
go to like
gosh.
somewhere like a DC or Chicago, like
Dude, I took the day I took PTO to like, pack for my trip. Literally, you're going outside. Why is the coffee shop full to the brim at 11 a.m.?
Yep.
Why is there people walking dogs, living life, smiling? It's 1 p.m.
Yeah.
You go to a restaurant. Oh, let me go grab some lunch on your PTO. Why is there a wait? You can't find parking. There's
No,
an
you
hour long
can't.
wait
No, you should
to,
have
to
been,
grab a
and you got
salad.
to make that reservation too. It doesn't matter if it's in the
Yeah.
middle of the day because you're not getting in.
You're not getting in. People don't work.
Yeah, no.
People don't work.
People don't work. They're chilling,
It's actually
chilling.
crazy.
It is crazy.
It's crazy in Austin, especially. Like,
And
what
Austin
are you
is a
guys
different
doing?
breed. Like I don't understand. Here, it's like we have so many tourists, so it's like if
Hmm.
there's always gonna be people out and about because like people are always visiting. But in Austin, it was always just like these people are just here.
Yeah,
They're just here. They're just vibing. I love it
and
though.
they don't gaff.
I love it though.
You could go to Barton Springs at 11 a.m. on a
Yeah, like I
Tuesday,
would
and
go.
it's
Yeah, it's
packed.
packed. People having their picnics. People. Austin is like the most just vibes place I've ever like been to, lived in. People are really obsessed with living their best lives,
Oh, for sure.
and I gotta respect it. At the
I
end
I
of the
do
day, I gotta
respect it,
respect it.
but yeah, I need to go.
Yeah, it's not good for like if you're young. I
Yeah.
think it's like the perfect place for when you're like kind of set in your career and you're
Mhm.
like just coasting,
Mhm.
because they got it. They got this. I feel like in Austin they just have it right when you're at that age because it's like you take care of yourself, you do your job, and then you like have your fun. Like it's a very
Mhm.
much like have fun, do your little run club, your little yoga, your little Pilates, and then hang out with your friends. Literally,
It's
that's all
also
it
fun for people
is.
who don't work, like people who like are surviving off of their parents' money,
Yeah,
or like people who are influencers or who are making a bunch of money off of social
yeah.
media. There's this dude from like a club that I was in. He just posted that he made $50,000 this month. off of social media, like in his coaching business. I was like, damn, I picked the wrong industry, bro.
Yeah,
Picked the
no.
wrong
People get
industry.
money out
They're getting
there.
so much money off social
Uh-huh.
media. So
Yeah.
like, I mean, Austin's just their playground. That's what the locals
It's
are complaining
yeah.
about.
I love the lifestyle in Austin. I'm sorry.
Wait, what's happening in Love Island UK right now? Spoiler alert if you're not watching Love Island UK.
I didn't watch today's episode, but
Is
um
Angelista still there?
yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who did the bombshells dump? Remember how the first two bombshells like got to dump a guy and a girl? Who did they
Oh, they
pick?
dumped Samraj and yeah, fucking idiots. And then they
They
dumped
dumped
Ellie,
Sam. Which one was Ellie?
the blonde, one of the blondes that had like the really bad makeup. Or just like a lot of
They
makeup.
dumped Samraj is actually crazy as
Yeah, because bro,
hell.
he's the. I would. The thing is, I was mad as a viewer because he's easily my favorite
He was
by
my
light years.
favorite.
But as if I was a man
I
in there,
hate that
he would have
blonde
to
one.
go. He would have
The
to go.
blonde bombshell is so horrible to look
Yeah,
at.
he's the one who dumped him. Because I'm sorry, but who is your biggest comp? Because at the end of the day,
Bro, that those people
Lorenzo, fine. Lorenzo's fine. Personality of like a cardboard paper. Like he's
yeah.
no personality. He has no riz. He's just fine. Samraj,
Yeah,
fine.
all that riz.
Like he would have to go. Like if I
Yeah.
walked up in that villa, he got to go.
But the thing about that blonde bombshell, not Sam, like the blonde bombshell who looks like Ellen, like
Oh
looks
yeah,
skeletal and like
Georgie.
malnourished. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh my gosh. Every time he comes on the screen, I don't even know what he looks like. He
yeah.
like,
Well,
and the way he talks, he's so rude.
he's
He's
so
so
rude. He's
rude.
so rude.
And he's
He
especially rude to black
yes,
people.
he's very micro. The microaggressions are crazy, but he's
Yeah.
gone. Is
Good.
that as
Thank
crazy to
God.
spoil?
No, I mean I'm
Yeah.
happy to know.
No,
I was just like if
he
this is the guy that's like
no he
here
left because
forever.
he like family stuff. I don't know. But then he's
Oh
just
my
been on
gosh.
all these like talk shows. So it's like, bro, you left for your family, now you're not with your family. And
I'm
then
saying.
Samraj and Ellie, they're like in the car and they got a text like, "Ooh, it's not over yet," and the car literally like rewinds.
Thank God, bro.
Yeah,
Thank God.
yeah. No,
There's
because
no way that Sam Raj is getting
there's
dumped.
no
I'm just gonna let
way.
that happen.
No, I don't know who I gotta talk to, but I would have to talk to somebody. Cause no,
And you did you know he's a model? Like, no, he's the baddest heifer in the room.
he's the
Funny ass motherfucker.
baddest, baddest, and I think
He's
the
so
guys are
funny.
really jealous of him. Really jealous,
Really?
bro. He speaks like 4 languages. Like he's a
Yeah.
super like well traveled, fine shit. But not only is he that, his personality tends across
He's
the
too
board.
lit. And the girls like him.
They like him bad, and he's just like
Lorenzo's just gotten by with his looks his whole life. His
and it's
personality is actual
this
ass.
shit's starting to. It's starting to. People are starting to peep it though, because it's like he
Uh-huh.
actually has no personality. He's boring.
Why he call that girl promiscuous?
He's also
He
slow.
literally yeah. I don't even think he's that slow, honestly. I think he's testing the waters because he like sneak disses people in conversation. Then it's like, what did that mean? What? I didn't even know what that word meant. He does it all the time.
Oh, that's fair.
Oh my
I just
gosh,
think he's just like
he does it all the time. He after you call that girl, oh, you just kind of look promiscuous. Da, da, da. They were sitting down like the next episode, and she was like, oh, what do you think the name of my album, or like, what do you think 2 words to describe me would be? And he literally is like, prissy bitch. And she's like, what the fuck?
yeah, he's very
Like,
odd. For me,
yeah.
like Lorenzo is just like, oh, you just pull up to a function, you pull up to the bar, and you don't gotta put in no game because you know women are just which they were low key doing that in the first episode. They wanted him bad, like, which fair. He's an attractive guy. Can't take that away from him. But he got the personality of just, and you know who else does? Corbin, come to
Who?
the front. Corbin,
Oh
come to
my
the front.
gosh.
Corbin,
Did you know they have found multiple videos, 3 videos of Corbin at clubs in Miami picking up, you know, people with like Peter Dinklage's condition?
yeah,
Like women picking up those women with that condition and humping them in the air. 3 different videos taken on 3 different occasions with 3 different outfits they have found of Corbin. He's a freak. Yeah, no, he's a freak.
whoa.
See if I can find. Yeah, I saw that today, and I was like, "Oh my god!"
Yeah, no, he needs to go. He actually needs to go.
Oh my god!
Fuck was that?
What the fuck was that?
Was that Twitter?
Yes.
So you gotta delete that fucking app.
What the fuck was that? I literally downloaded this app to show you.
That's
this
actually
ad.
that's actually such a Twitter moment. Elon not regulating.
It's another occasion.
He's weird. Okay, so yesterday I was talking to my friend, and I was just like, "There's something off with Corbin. Like, past the point that he has no personality, it's the way he speaks. There's something off, right?" So I went on TikTok today, and this girl, she explained it perfectly. Because I was telling my friend, I was like, I feel like he has an accent, but he doesn't want to show the accent, so he's just talking like a crazy person. Because
Does he?
have you noticed that
Yeah,
he just be cussing? He just be cussing.
Really?
Like he cusses out of turn. He cusses when it doesn't make sense. Like
I haven't noticed that.
no, you need to.
I'll watch
I've
the
been
episode tonight
I've been
now.
clocking it because I'm just like something's off with him, and it's not just the fact that he has no personality. It's the way he talks. Like something's very bothersome. The way he talks is like it's fake. That's not how he talks. So like I saw this. I can't remember her name, but she made a video. It was so good. Like talk about someone taking the words right out of your mouth and just like you know what I mean, articulating it so well. She was like, he's from somewhere. He's from somewhere, and he doesn't want the accent to show. So he's talking like an animated, like he saw an American nigga's personality online on a movie in a song.
He probably Dominican.
He's something where like because I haven't watched it. I'm like, why are he? There's something off. Like the way he cusses, you could just tell by the way he cusses. Like he puts random cuss words in random places. Like whenever he was asking them their type, fuck what's y'all type? Fuck what's y'all type? I'm like, what the hell? And they were like, the girl that I was TikTok I was listening to, she was like, people who come here, like they were born somewhere else, or like just raised around like maybe non-English speakers, or like, you know, I don't know, Dominican, whatever it is. That's what they do to assimilate. Like they just think like, you know, being a nigga in America is just cussing. So like, but yeah, there's something there that I'm like something.
Because I've been thinking like there's gonna be videos of him that pop up because there's just no way he actually talks like that.
There's no way.
I was talking to Sam about this too. There's just literally no way.
I don't
that
think
he
he talks like that. It sounds
ladies.
like,
What's up?
hey, fuck, what's up?
Oh, I'm gonna make I want to try handcuffs, dude. Like who talks? No one talks like that.
And
I feel like there's gonna be a video of him. Hey guys, my name is Corbin. Like, there's no way no one's voice is that deep at 21.
Have you
I'm
noticed all his confessionals or whatever? It's just him being like, ooh, ooh, like he'll just say like two sentences. Oh yeah, I can't. Like he can't. Like I don't know what it is. Like I just think English maybe is not his first language, and I wish he would just embrace it. Like I feel like Gabriel, like he's freaked out, but I feel like he's trying. And I saw this thing that like people are like, oh, he's just uncomfortable speaking in English, and I do agree. Like he obviously saw his first language. He's trying his best, and I'm like, Corbin's just gonna have to adopt that because I'm tired of all this ooh, and yeah, what fuck y'all type? Like what's going on?
Anywho, should we get into episode is an Am I the Asshole and the Ethicist episode? So should we get into it?
Yes, we should.
Okay. This is from the Ethicist. My partner's dependence on chatbots is becoming a problem. How do I tell him? One reason I love my partner is his sharp mind and critical thinking. Using AI for every decision is something I don't understand. For the past year, my partner has either used ChatGPT or Claude to help him make almost every decision. Need help writing an email? Claude links to a tool that does it for him. Need help negotiating a lease renewal? He puts it through AI for an answer. He talks to ChatGPT daily and feels like it knows him better than he knows himself. He has discussed our arguments with it to understand them better. At one point, he struggled to get out of a work rut and wanted to regain excitement or hope in a bad job situation. We had several discussions and I gave him advice from my experience. Days later, he said, I was talking to ChatGPT and it made so much sense. Then he repeated the same advice I had given him. He is sometimes on his computer for hours on end and not really spending the quality time with me that I deserve. I respect using AI to save time figuring out how to roast a chicken or finding information you need. Still, one of the reasons I love my partner is his sharp mind and critical thinking. Using AI for every decision is something I don't understand. I believe in using all your resources before turning to technology. Do the research, use real resources, and think of a solution for yourself. Here's my question. How do I go on telling my partner his reliance on AI is damaging our relationship? ChatGPT and Claude are so embedded in his life, I'm not sure how to approach the situation. Did you read the Substack article about this lady who was on her boyfriend's computer and she saw like the chatbot thing? Like he was on ChatGPT, like, I'm not attracted to my girlfriend. I want to break up with her so bad. What do I do?
Yup,
Can you fucking believe that? And she literally like packed up in the middle of the night and just like went home, and he woke up and was like, came to her house, and she was like, I saw your chat GPT, and he was like immediately broke down crying. Can you imagine your boyfriend putting your arguments in the chat GPT
I
to
can't
like
even imagine that. Like they would just
I
have to
can't
be
even
low key
imagine.
done. Like,
Yeah.
um,
I don't know. People need to just like say I don't even want to use like the word partner in here is like also misleading. Like, girl, is this your husband? How long y'all been
yeah,
together? Like, you know what I mean?
yeah. Like,
Is
what's
this your
going on?
boyfriend?
What's going
Yeah.
on? You know, because that adds context to the situation.
Yeah.
If this is some little boyfriend, then like,
You know what to do.
let's just find on to the next one. But this is your
I'm saying.
husband. We gonna have to have that conversation.
I'm saying.
Because at first I was like, okay, he's using it for emails and stuff. Like, whatever, girl. Like, whatever. But it's getting, I don't know. I don't even know how you help someone with that because
Neither do I.
it's just an unfortunate situation. Oh,
That is a very unfortunate ass situation. I don't know. Like,
I actually don't know. Like, you
yeah.
just gotta talk to them and hope they don't do that anymore. Like you're gonna have to talk to them.
Oh my gosh, this one is crazy. I just saw the title. I had an affair with my friend's wife. Should I tell him? I didn't even know he was married, let alone to her. Not long ago, I met a woman entirely by chance in an art class that I wandered into. From the moment we met, there was an immediate spark and chemistry between us. We flirted and we connected, and the flirtation grew into something more. I was single, but I later discovered that the woman was a wife of a friend of mine. He's not a close friend, close enough that I care, but not close enough that I even knew he was married, let alone to her. By the time I learned this information, my connection with his wife had become magical. Despite numerous efforts to stop it, we had an affair that lasted a few weeks. Eventually, we ended the relationship knowing it wasn't right, and we haven't resumed contact. Now, months later, I wonder if I have a moral duty to tell my friend what happened. He and his wife seem to have a stable life together. If she chooses silence, is it my place to reveal it, or should I let them navigate the situation as a couple? I'm torn between honesty and not wanting to cause unnecessary harm. Name withheld.
Are they actually insane? You're torn between honesty after you just
What the
had
fuck?
enough. Are you actually
Fair with
crazy?
someone's fucking wife.
He just wants
Oh
to
my god.
tell.
These
Like she
people's
like she probably ended up with him and he just wants to tell. He
yeah.
just sounds like they just want to ruin whatever.
Torn between honesty. You weren't torn between having an affair with someone's wife, bro. Like what? These fucking priorities, dude. Like these priorities just really are hilarious to me.
Nah, he go keep it to yourself.
My
Actually
thing
keep it
is,
to yourself.
it'd be different if they had the affair and he didn't know that she was married, but you
Yeah.
knew she was married
Yeah.
when you started the affair,
Like
right?
just yeah.
That's what the story says.
Like
Now
yeah.
you're focused on morality? Do I have a moral duty to tell my friend what happened? What happened to your moral duty to not sleep with a married woman?
Yep. And not cheat on your Did he was he with someone?
He wasn't married,
Oh,
but she
okay.
was married to his friend.
Yeah, like what happened to your morality to be a good friend? Like
But
what?
now we want to talk about morals?
Nah, be quiet. Just keep it to yourself. Like that actually just pissed me off. Keep it to yourself. Be quiet. Go away. Move somewhere.
Like, I can't believe that. I actually
Like
can't believe that.
the choice of words is actually crazy.
I know.
Moral obligation. Are you sick?
Moral obligation. What was your moral obligation, dude? Do you- moral obligation.
Like, are you actually
Holy shit.
sick? Nah. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. All right. Am I the asshole for refusing to give my sister my house key after she got locked with her kids? So my sister, 31 female, and I, 34 male, have always had one of those relationships where I'm expected to help because I'm the stable one. I own my house, work from home. My life is pretty predictable. Her life is kind of the opposite. Three kids under 10, different jobs, different boyfriends, some new crisis every few months. I love her, she's my sister, but every time I see her name on my phone late at night, I already know it's probably not going to be good news. About 6 months ago, she got locked out of her apartment around 11 p.m. I don't remember exactly what happened. Something with the landlord not answering and her keys being inside. But it was freezing and she had all 3 kids with her. I drove over, picked them up, brought them back to my place, and they stayed the night. No problem. After that, she started asking for a spare key to my house just in case. I said no. Not because I don't care about her, but because her version of just in case tends to become whenever I need something. She's borrowed my car before and returned it with basically no gas. Borrowed money and somehow forgotten about it. Left her dog with me for what was supposed to be a weekend, and it turned into almost a month. None of those things alone are a huge deal, but after a while you start noticing a pattern. She got offended and said I didn't trust her, and honestly, maybe that's the issue. I kind of don't. A few weeks ago, I came home from grocery shopping, and found her sitting on my porch with the kids. Apparently, there was another problem with her apartment. I didn't even ask many questions. I just let them in. Later, while we were eating, she brought up the key thing again. This time, right in front of the kids. I said no again. She asked why. I said because I know exactly what would happen if I gave her one. She asked what that meant, and I told her she'd start treating my house like a backup apartment. Things got awkward. Really fast, she kept asking what I meant, so I reminded her about the car, the money, the dog, and some other stuff. I wasn't trying to make some speech. I was honestly getting annoyed because she just kept pushing after I'd already answered. Then she started crying. Not yelling, not screaming, just crying. The kids heard everything. That's honestly the only part I feel bad about because they didn't need to be in the middle of it. Later, my mom called and said I humiliated my sister and made her feel like a burden when she's already struggling. She said I could have made up an excuse instead of listing all the reasons I don't trust her. Maybe I could have. I don't know. The thing is, everything I said was true. I wasn't making stuff up to hurt her. Those were the actual reasons. Now my sister isn't speaking to me. My mom says I was technically right, but cruel about it. And one of my friends actually said I should have just given her a key and changed the locks later if it became a problem.
Damn.
Which sounds insane to me. I honestly don't know anymore. Am I the asshole?
Um, like maybe, but
Yeah. I can see both
like
sides because it's like, I don't know. For me, you're you've done all these things for her, obviously you've done all these things, but you also kept a list, you know?
mhm.
Like, I don't like that type of behavior. I get it though. Like, I
It's her
mean,
sister too. It's different if it was a friend.
yeah, like it's just kind of like, if you're not there for your sibling type of thing, like who is? And honestly, like you've
Yeah.
put up with so much over the years, like she probably just doesn't even realize at this point what she's doing is wrong, in my opinion. Or
Mhm.
maybe I don't want to say that. She probably does. But you know
Mhm.
what I mean? Like you've let a lot of shit slide. So
Yeah.
you know,
And she's taking
whenever
advantage of you.
for sure, but if you let a lot of like if you let a lot of shit I do slide and then all of a sudden you have some qualms of what I did, obviously I'm gonna be like, what the fuck? You know what I mean?
I
Cause
know.
like
People don't think about it like that, and they
yeah,
really need to start. We talk
yeah,
about this a lot, honestly. You
so
can't be a
much.
doormat and then all of a sudden turn into a snake and bite someone's ankle when you've
Uh-huh.
been a doormat.
Uh-huh.
Like, I'm sorry, if you're a doormat and you live your life as a doormat, you can't be like, you can't have this come to Jesus moment where you just snap on all the people that
Yeah.
you've allowed to walk all over you for years.
Yeah.
It doesn't work like that.
Yeah.
And you're kind of an asshole for like all of a sudden snapping.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if you're so annoyed by, if if my sibling dropped my car off with no gas, I would say, dude, go put gas in my car. You don't just
Yeah.
drop a car off with no gas. Are you
Yeah.
crazy?
Like that's actually insane.
Yeah. Like, or, if they drop their dog off at my house, I would say, literally, don't you ever do that again. If
Yeah.
you ever do that again, I'm going to take your dog to the pound.
Yeah.
I'm going
Yeah.
to take him to a kill shelter,
Yeah.
dude. Like, like, don't ever do that again.
Like yeah,
Like,
dead
literally,
ass.
don't you ever do that again.
Yeah. So it's kind
Like,
of like one of those
so
things
it's like,
that's like
yeah.
you kind of are an asshole now.
You kind
Sorry.
of are, and you had the conversation in front of her kids. She's probably
Yeah.
sitting there confused. That's my thing that people don't like. The other person is sitting there confused because they thought this was just normal.
They thought
You
this
guys
was
don't
the
think about,
relationship.
yeah.
You're her
That you're a
brother.
doormat.
Like, you know what I mean? She thought this was the over the years you were talking about. Like she thought this is how shit was.
Yeah.
Now all of a sudden you piping up. You don't want to give her a key. She's confused.
She's
Like,
confused.
but I
Is your
mean,
sister taking advantage of you? Yes.
yeah. But it's like,
Have you allowed her to take advantage of you for years?
yeah.
Yes.
But it's like, okay, now that you've set the boundary, you're just gonna have to be okay with some uncomfortableness. Like you're gonna have to be
Mhm.
okay that with the fact that she sat. I'm glad for you. I'm happy for him that he set the boundary, because clearly you're disgruntled. Clearly you're harboring some resentment. So now you've set that boundary. She's just gonna have to be pissed. She won't talk to you. She
Yeah.
won't talk to you.
And
Why are you
have to live with
surprised?
the fact that
Yeah.
she's not going to talk to you
Yeah,
for a
like-
little bit. And things will blow over because
Yeah.
she needs you.
Yeah.
To
She
some
showed
extent,
you.
she needs you.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, like, I'm tired of these doormats just like waking up one day and being confused as to why. You have to be consistent with
Yeah.
one. No one likes it when people are making a list.
Yes.
No one likes that. No one likes that.
Yeah.
Like, if you have a grievance with someone, you have to
You
air
have
it
to
out
air
right
it
then
out.
and there. You
The
can't
list
just
needs
bring it
to
up
end
2
at
months
one.
later.
Yeah, because you can't just be. Because now it's just like, damn, you really just keeping tallies on everything that I've done
Yeah.
over years that's pissed you off. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Like, that's wrong.
It's wrong.
Yeah.
And the other person feels like a piece of shit.
Uh-huh.
And they feel like, damn, like, you don't even like me. You have problems with me.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, like, when the day's over, you're the asshole.
Facts.
Low key. Yeah, you're just going to have to,
Sorry.
like, I mean,
Deal-
sometimes every once in a while, we're all the asshole.
Uh-huh. You just have to swallow it and move on,
Yeah.
you know?
Am I the asshole for not letting my friend use a photographer she refused to hire with me? I, 28 female, just graduated with my PhD in the US. I'm an international student and my family couldn't afford to fly in, so I was alone. Months ago, I asked my best friend and roommate, Alina, also graduating, to split a photographer. She said it was a waste of money. I even asked if her family could take a few pics of me on their phone, and she said no because they'd be too busy focusing on her. At graduation, a rep from my country's consulate came to congratulate me and asked if I needed anything. I asked for a couple of photos on my phone for my parents. He ended up calling their official media photographer who came and took pictures and videos of me. Alina saw this and ran over asking if he could film her walking on stage and do a full photo shoot of her with her parents, friends, and advisor. I told her she could ask him, but I wasn't comfortable asking because I didn't hire him. He's an employee of the consulate and he's here for official reasons. She called me selfish, stormed off, and later texted me uninviting me from her graduation party that we'd planned for weeks, saying I'd ruined her day and she's not comfortable seeing me. Am I the asshole? You're like, obviously, you know you're not the asshole, bro.
Yeah, like what kind of story is this? I'm
I
actually having
know.
a hard time believing if this shit's real.
Real, I know. Like, I don't think this is real. I think
Like
this is karma for me.
it's so made up. Like
I know.
this shit's not real. Like
I know.
you're not the asshole, obviously.
Like,
Obviously. Like what kind of question is that? Actually, you are the asshole.
I'm
Don't
saying.
ask this stupid shit. Genuinely. No, that was funny. Like what? Stormed off and uninvited you. I just don't believe that. Am I crazy for not believing that?
No, I'm not. I don't believe that. What kind of consulate just comes? They call a media photographer. They just fucking fly over. Like what? The official media photographer. Do you know how fast? Like, oh, after graduation, you saw the consulate from your what? From
Like,
your embassy
shut
just at
up.
your graduation, and you
And then you
and they
said
just
that your
called over
friend-
someone from the embassy.
You said that your friend couldn't, so she uninvited you to her graduation, her graduation party. Yeah, all right, bro.
All right.
All right,
Um,
bro.
So what? After the graduation, everyone's standing around the consulate media guy just came and drove 30 minutes. You guys were still there?
Like what?
Like, okay. Did she think I was born yesterday?
She actually thinks we were born yesterday.
I'm
You
saying.
know what? You are the asshole. Get out of our fucking
Fucking say it.
faces.
Get out of my face. Like, why? Get out of my face. Oh my gosh. Okay. Am I the asshole for telling a little girl that her parents should be disappointed in her? Earlier today, I was doing some grocery shopping and I was just finishing up to head to the checkout to pay for my items. A little girl, probably 11 or 12, and a friend that looked about the same age came up to me and asked me if I would be willing to make a purchase for them. It immediately raised red flags, so I asked what kind of purchase. She tried to beat around the bush for a couple of seconds, saying that it's not actually for me, it's for my friend, but I promised I would get it for her. I told her that I would not be making any purchase for her that she could not make for herself, because I had a feeling it was for alcohol. She got irritated with me and asked why. I told her that if she could go ask her mom would say no, and it was not my place to say yes. I made a comment about how she needed to be a bit more mindful with coming up to people she doesn't know in this manner, and that it can be dangerous. She got incredibly angry and started cussing me out. She called me a fat cow and a dried up bitch. I'm 24, so whatever. But I went to walk away. As I turned around, I heard her say she's probably lesbian.
Oh.
I'm not going to say the word too. And I about lost it. I turned around and stood right in front of her, leaned down so I was at her level, and said, "Little girl, you need to go home to your parents right now and tell them that they should be disappointed in you for your behavior. That is not how you speak to people." She started laughing, and her friend walked away. I feel like I'm the asshole in my response to her. I feel like I should have just ignored her and walked away. But in my mind, if I don't at least attempt to shut down that behavior when I see it, I'm not doing my due diligence as society. Some people's children are never told no, and they feel comfortable saying anything they want. I don't know why a 12-year-old has me so shaken up. But is this what kids are really like now? I don't have any yet, but it scares me. What is making them like this?
You weren't the asshole enough.
I'm saying.
You actually weren't the, because now
People
it is your
just feel
duty.
so uncomfortable with talking to people's kids. You got to talk to people's kids and tell them to sit down.
Because it takes a village.
It takes a village.
You're a villager. Because
Nah,
why? Because if she had the correct village, she would not be talking like that.
Yeah. I be talking to kids when they be hitting me. I'm like, look at me and look at you. What if I picked you up and threw you? Now
Yeah,
what?
Now
You don't just be
literally
hitting
what?
people.
And I promise you, they don't hit anybody else after
Yeah.
that.
And they're like, oh. Yeah.
You
Don't
weren't
be
the
hitting on
asshole
me,
en-
bro.
You weren't the asshole enough. You weren't the asshole
weren't the
enough.
asshole enough,
Nah. Now
honestly.
she gonna do that some shit to somebody else because she was laughing at you.
She was laughing. You didn't even scare her enough. What?
She was giggling.
I'm saying, when I be talking to kids, don't you ever use that language with me ever again.
Yeah.
Do you
Yeah.
understand me?
Yeah.
Like, they need to be a little shaken up.
They need to be a tiny bit scared.
Tiny bit shaken up. You know
They
what
need to know like it's not okay. Like I'm the adult and you're the child.
I'm saying.
Don't.
Because you be
no.
working with them kids too.
all the time. I work
Yeah.
with kids all the time. If you don't let them know what's up, they will run all over you. All over you.
I'm saying.
You think if the kids I babysat in Oklahoma didn't know what was about to be up,
They would have walked all over you.
I would have came home a beaten, battered woman. I'm not
I'm
even
saying.
joking. Like I was not even joking. They thought that type of behavior was okay. To
I'm
protect
saying.
myself, I had to put fear in them.
I'm saying. And that's why these kids, that's why your kids don't go on field trips no more in school.
Yeah,
That's why they
yeah,
stay home because the
uh-huh,
teachers can't trust them to listen to directions whenever they
yeah.
go out because y'all's
No,
kids don't know how to
they
behave.
don't listen. Okay. Am I the asshole for refusing to be everyone's driver, even though my friends were already counting on me to do it? Last Sunday, I had a day with my old friends. We had dinner, then went to a bar to play board games, and those who wanted could have a drink. A day before our meeting, someone in a group chat asked how everyone was getting to the spot. I wrote that I was driving myself because I live pretty far away and had an appointment early next morning. I didn't say I'd be driving anyone home. I just said I'd be driving there and mentioned my appointment. At bar, I only drank soda because I was driving. Around midnight, one friend said, "It's good that I'm driving everyone home tonight." I thought he was joking. I said, "Sorry, but I'm driving myself." It got awkward. It turned out that a friend had told a few people that I definitely wasn't drinking and could drive everyone home because it's on his way anyway. But that wasn't true. Two of them lived in a completely different direction, and if I were to drive everyone, it would take over an hour and a half for sure. I also had an early appointment in the morning. They started saying that ride shares are expensive right now. Their phones were almost dead, and I could at least help out. I said I could wait with them while they called for rides, take two people who lived really close to me, but I wouldn't be driving the whole group around town. I also politely explained the reason why. The friend who told everyone this got angry and said I was making her look stupid now. I replied that you don't build a safety plan around someone who wasn't asked. In the end, I drove two friends home, who I said lived just 5 minutes away from me, and helped the others order ride shares and waited until the car arrived. Now that friend says I ruined the end of the night and could have just helped her out since I was sober anyway. TBH, I would like to help them, but I had an early work appointment next day, and I'm a bit upset that my decision not to drink was turned into a public service without my consent. Am I the asshole?
Like, you know you're not the asshole,
Like,
bro.
obviously, you know you're not, and you also need to buck up. I would not
I'm
have taken
saying.
anyone home.
I
Anyone
know. Like,
home.
are you
The fact that
crazy?
you even took two people home, you know what? You should have taken them all home.
I'm saying. Wait, that's actually
Like,
crazy.
what?
That's genuinely crazy. I don't
It,
even believe in designated drivers. If one person's not drinking and can't even have a good night out, they should be the one to drive? No.
like,
If we're gonna go somewhere out, then we need to split Ubers.
it's just, there's been so many times where I've driven myself to places because I don't plan on drinking and I just want to drive home. My friends, they typically go and stay, and I'm gonna
I'm
drive
saying.
myself home.
I'm
Like,
saying.
it's just, I'm not about to go out the way. I'm sorry. I'm just not. Call an Uber.
Call an Uber, bro.
Like, especially if like I have a reason. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'll always, say out loud, "Oh, I'm driving and I'm gonna. Who needs a ride?" But like, first of all, she's crazy for assuming fare. But second of
Yeah.
all, why'd you even take two people home?
I'm saying.
Like,
First of all, you never tell people when you're not gonna drink and you're gonna drive, bro.
facts,
You
because
never tell them.
you just go have
These
to be
people
the
are gonna start
teacher.
begging, yeah. You never tell anybody that, bro.
No,
Because
that's
they're just gonna
crazy.
assume. Obviously, you're the designated driver, babes.
Yeah, obviously,
Yeah, you should
like,
have just kept your mouth
you should
closed.
just
Who's
kept
gonna
your
be
mouth.
giving rides? Yeah, because
Yeah,
what did they even ask? What did that say again? Is anyone gonna be driving? You said, yeah, I'm gonna be driving.
yeah,
How everyone was getting to the spot. I wrote that I was driving myself. Girl, you don't need to tell nobody that. Just
yeah.
pull
It's
up.
also like, if anything, you could have, you know what I mean? Like, oh, but I can't take anyone home. Like, you just said, yeah, I'm driving.
Yeah.
Like,
You need to say I can't. Like, why wouldn't they assume low key that you can take people
yeah,
home? I'm not gonna lie.
yeah,
Maybe not the people who live the opposite way, but like, I mean, if you said you were driving, like,
yeah. Like, if
I
you
would
were
just
like,
assume that
oh
you were
yeah, I'm
driving.
driving, I'd be like, oh yeah, let me hop in the car with you.
I'm
Like, you know what I
saying.
mean? Like,
I'm saying. You just said you were driving,
like,
huh?
I don't
No.
know.
Maybe she's the asshole.
Maybe you are.
Cause I'm thinking about this right now. Like, if we're going out somewhere,
Yeah,
right? Let's say we're going to Donata, and I'm saying, oh, how's everyone getting to Donata? And you say, I'm driving. I'm not gonna drink. I have an appointment. I would assume that you were gonna take my ass home. I'm not gonna
yeah.
lie.
Like, or you would assume that if you asked me to take you home, I would.
Yeah.
Because it's like
And they're
obviously
all
you
friends
didn't.
too, right? I would just
Yeah,
assume.
yeah. Like, you
I
can be
mean, she should have been
specific
more
next time
explicit.
for
Yeah.
sure. I feel like that's the issue here. Is like you should
Yeah.
have, said
Said
a
I ain't
little
taking
something,
nobody
something.
home.
Yeah. And then you went
Yeah.
ahead and took it home too. So did you
She
really
had to
have?
take him home. How is someone 5 minutes away and you're driving and you're sober, you're not gonna take him home? I'm
Yeah,
gonna call Uber and you're
facts.
driving my direction
Yeah. No,
and
you
it's
gotta.
5 minutes
Nah,
away.
you gotta take me
Remember when
home,
I
bruh.
made boyfriend take me home? Remember when like Alan, what's her boyfriend's name? Yeah, remember when I came and picked up
Oh
from the bar
yes.
and literally no Ubers. Like when I tell you there were zero Ubers. So I was like, oh shoot, like can I get in the car? Like, can you give me a ride? I live so close to.
Yeah, you look
And he
like
was
a
like, yeah,
house
sure.
down. Like,
Yeah, I live a house down. So then I get in that fucking car, right? This was back when I lived on Leslie Lane.
oh,
Literally so funny. So I'm like, oh, you're not gonna go back like towards the campus.
well,
Yeah.
you're actually responsible.
And he turns right. He's like, "Oh, tell me when." I'm like, "Okay, you're just gonna keep going a little further down. You're gonna keep going a little further down. You're gonna
Bro,
keep
you
going a little
lived
further
far
down."
too.
Yeah, I did. But what the? I mean, like far. It was five. It was less than 5 minutes away.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, I lived
Yeah,
less than
from
5 minutes away. Like,
the bars or
you can
whatever.
give me a
Yeah,
fucking ride home. Like, I'm not
yeah,
even gonna bat away.
yeah.
And then he was like, "At this light," I was like, "Yes." And then we're at the light. I'm like, "Oh, actually, go straight." Like, actually, keep going straight. Not this light. Sorry,
That's
I got
actually nuts.
Oh, this light? Yes, yes, yes. So you're gonna turn left. Okay, and then it's gonna be right there. So you're gonna turn left, it's gonna be right there. Turn left. So you're gonna keep going for
You're
another light. And then we're gonna turn, and there's gonna be my house. And then I said, "Thank you." I walked back inside.
Thank you,
And that
sir.
was actually the first time I ever finessed. Like that was a finessery. That was literally a finessery. I was about to walk to your house. I was like, literally, there was like I've never experienced this before ever. Like that was like
No Ubers.
there was literally no Ubers. I was like, how the hell am I going?
You're gonna have to get a
Wait,
ride somehow.
Like, I'm sorry. What you gonna let me? Like, no, I'm gonna get a
No,
ride.
they
He was
say
like,
yes.
bye.
Like-
That was so
Yes.
pissed. It was so funny. I was literally, and I know my attitude wasn't helping either because I was laughing in that bag, bro. Once he realized a game was being run on here, he was so pissed. I was like, thank you, though.
That's
Thank
actually
you, though.
hilarious. Man.
That was so funny, bro. Anywho, I like, and I'm not sorry. I would do it again in a
'cause
heartbeat.
You
'cause I
gotta
don't
get
know
you
how-
gotta get home somehow.
Yeah, the bars closed. It was 2.
Yeah,
We
like,
had closed out the night.
you gonna have
So
to
gonna
take
have
somebody home
I'm
somehow.
saying,
Like,
sorry. If I know your name and you know my name and you're not gonna take me home, then
we buddies. Take me home.
exactly. Then the grandmama the baby. Anywho. Am I the asshole for asking my postpartum wife and 5-month-old daughter to travel over Christmas? Probably. My wife is pregnant with our first child. She's due in the beginning of August. We live in the same state as her family, but my family's international. 5-hour flight and 2-hour drive. Before we got married, we always spoke about traveling to visit my family and how frequently we would do so. The plan was always to spend Thanksgiving with her family and Christmas with my family. My parents have not been very accepting of my wife and are very upset that I settled in another country. My sister, who lives 10 minutes away from my parents, are expecting a baby in November, and I would very much like us to make the trip over Christmas and see my family, new niece, and have my grandparents and cousins meet my new baby. My wife refuses because she doesn't feel comfortable flying with our baby before she's 1 year old and doesn't want to be around my parents while she's 5 months postpartum. I understand her concerns, but I'm sad because opportunities for my family to all be together are rare, and I feel like our original expectations around holidays and families have changed significantly. Am I the asshole for pushing her to fly over Christmas? Yeah.
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 Like once she threw in that my parents don't really fuck with my wife part.
Why would she want to be there over Christmas, dude?
Yeah. Especially when she lives in the same state as her own family.
Yeah, you can go.
Yeah, you go ahead. You go.
Yeah.
You
I'm
literally
sorry.
go. Go see your family. And then whenever they find time, they can come see you.
Why would your family not fly to see her?
I don't understand.
If they want to see the baby so bad.
They don't like her.
Yeah, exactly. They
They
don't
don't
want
wanna
to
see
stay in
the
her house. They
baby
want her
for
to have
real.
to stay in their house.
Yeah.
No, that's actually crazy. Because if they want to see the baby for real, what do you mean? It's a 5-hour flight,
Yeah.
That's not
5
even that
months
far.
postpartum, bro. Like
and
what?
they haven't made it a 5-hour flight to come see you.
I would
see
not
your
want to
baby?
take no 5-month-old on a plane. Like what?
I'm saying, for 5 hours, a 5-hour flight with a 5-month-old to go
It's a
stay.
2-hour drive. Like
Yeah.
no,
That doesn't sound like a good idea.
No.
Doesn't sound like a good idea.
That doesn't even
And
make
also,
sense.
It's very crazy. Like
Yeah.
if you had a baby, I would go visit you. I can't
Yeah.
imagine like you had a baby.
I
Can
think
you come
that's-
fly and see me with the baby? What?
Very common way of operating.
Yeah, she's crazy.
That don't even make
Seriously,
sense.
You're crazy.
Yeah.
I feel like that's really early to be flying with a baby. Unless
Oh,
it's,
very
like, an
much so. I feel
emergency.
like I'd be kind of nervous, like
Yeah.
that's a lot of people to be around a baby, fresh
Mm-hmm.
baby. Like,
It's also like not your house either.
yeah, like
know what I
you don't
mean?
know. Like you don't
I feel like you can't even really bring all your stuff, like all the stuff
Yeah.
that the babies. I don't know. I'd just be
Needs,
like kind
yeah.
of like ooh about doing that.
Yeah, no. That's not cool. Nah.
Am I the asshole for not wanting to take in my sister's 4 kids while she's in the hospital? I, 29 male, have a 2-bedroom apartment. My wife and I have 2 kids, 5 and 7, who already share a bedroom. My sister and I are the only relatives that live close to each other. Our parents live about an hour and a half away. My sister is currently pregnant with her fifth child and has asked me about taking her kids while she goes to deliver and then for the next day as well. Her kids are 12, 10, 8, and 2. I told her I don't really think it would work out space wise as I work weekdays, so that'd be a lot on my wife. She told me to take the day off or just let them squish together, that it'd be fine. I told her no, I really didn't see how it would work out. She was upset and she was getting stressed out because she really needed reliable care. I asked her what about her sitter, because she does have a sitter, and she said she really didn't want to have to pay for it. She wanted a day with her husband and her and the baby. I told her I was sorry, but no. She argued with me a little bit, which was more about her trying to persuade me. And then when she saw she couldn't, she got mad and said that I was her only option and family helps family. It's been 2 days and she hasn't reached out. We typically talk daily. Am I the asshole? Additionally, we cannot go to her house because the second day I was referring to, she wants alone time at home with her husband and the baby. Do help your sister out. I'm sorry.
I
That's kind of
know.
crazy.
Like, I'm actually very like, whoa.
Well, this is kind of crazy.
Whoa. Like, you
Damn.
are the
Who
asshole.
needs
Whoa.
who needs enemies when you have friends like this? Who needs enemies when you have family like this?
Like, what? Like,
You can't hang out with your cousins. Your kids can't hang out with their cousins for a day and a half. What?
like, what?
Have you like what?
No.
That's actually kind of crazy.
This is actually crazy. You are the asshole, bro. Like,
yeah,
I understand.
A 2 bedroom apartment. That's a lot of room, no
if,
key.
If you can't, like, obviously she, like, I c- I don't know. Like, I don't even feel comfortable. Get a sitter. Like, what? Like, I just feel like there's something about that I don't like. Like, you can't even
That's
help
actually
your
crazy.
sibling. You can't help your sister out.
She's not. I thought there was gonna be like she's asking to them to stay for like a month.
It's 2 days.
It's 2 days. It's not even really 2
It's
days.
one night.
Yeah, it's literally a night.
Oh no, that's actually so
You can't
wrong. That's
take
wrong.
your nieces and nephew for a night.
That's wrong. Let the kids jam pack. They would love nothing more than to
That would be a
jam pack
blast.
into
To
one
chill in the
room.
living room or something.
Give them fucking
What?
pizza and call it a goddamn day. Like,
I'm
what?
saying.
They would love nothing more than to be crammed into 2 twin beds. You know what I mean? Like slumber party.
Yeah.
They would love nothing more.
It sounds like a blast to me.
Yeah.
Like, dang.
Like they
That's
just want
actually
they're just trying to
crazy.
cut up with their cousins. And you over here.
You know who this reminds me of? This reminds me of that lady whose husband's brother wanted to come to
Yes.
stay with them in Boston.
And they
Like,
said,
this
hell
is
no.
crazy.
Yeah. And they had an extra room.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, no, you
Who
actually
needs-
no.
Yeah.
Cause like, yeah, you're her
You're her brother.
brother. You guys, you know what I mean? Like,
Live in the same area.
Yeah.
She can't drop her kids with you
she
for a
can't
night
rely on you just for a night.
while she's giving birth to another baby, bro.
That's actually not a big ask whatsoever.
It's actually not even like. If my brother's wife was giving birth, I would expect him to just drop the kids off him, like not even a call. Like,
bro,
what?
I would expect you to take my kids if I needed
I'm
you
saying.
to. Like, what?
What are you talking about? like,
Like,
that doesn't. Yeah, that's actually crazy. If you were 9 months pregnant and giving birth, the phone call's a courtesy.
like what? That's
If you
actually
had
crazy.
20 kids, they could come chill with me for a night.
Like what? No, that's nah. You wrong. You are the asshole.
dead
And you need
ass
to
wrong.
reevaluate
And
what
you know
type
they're
of
all
brother
telling
that
him
you
that he's
want
not
to
the
be.
asshole.
Like, you need to reevaluate what type of brother you want to be. Because no, that's crazy. I would expect people I've known know a lot less.
Yeah.
If I
do
really
that.
was in a pickle and I needed you to do, I'm taking my kid. Like, I would hope so. What? I would
hope
do it
so.
for, you know what I mean? That's crazy.
Ooh, that's crazy. Oh my gosh.
Am I the asshole for removing all my items from the shared kitchen? I'm 21 female, university student, living with 2 of my classmates, 21 female and 22 male, in a 3-bedroom apartment. We moved in together August 2024. None of us got places in the dorm. We have a shared kitchen and a bathroom, including a washing machine. We don't have a dishwasher, and washing dishes has been a constant
Oh
issue.
my gosh.
If I cook, which I do often, I will wash everything as I go and then wash everything left directly after eating. My roommates, on the other hand, don't hand wash stuff immediately. Their dirty dishes tend to accumulate over multiple days, and when one of us finally caves in and washes them, that person is sometimes me. Even though I usually don't have a single dish in the pile, but after a while it bothers me too much. My main issue is that most of the kitchen stuff we have is actually mine. My roommates never bothered buying anything, because I bought one of each. It really annoys me that every time I want to use something I have to wash it even though I left it clean. This semester, it's gotten so bad that my roommates have basically started to refuse washing utensils. The last straw was when I got back after a weekend at home and I mean all of our utensils were at the bottom of the sink. There wasn't a single teaspoon in the drawer or the drying rack. The sink was full with everything. I didn't want to wash them out of principle, but it genuinely smelled bad and I didn't want to get fruit flies again. There were pieces of pasta and really disgusting vegetables in the sink, and the drain was completely clogged. I almost threw up. Ew. Another issue was that one of my roommates would just eat food I bought and use my laundry detergent and expensive olive oil without asking. I had a glass lunchbox that I kept in my room and left on the drying rack for a night, and it went missing by morning, with both of my roommates saying they've never seen it. So I got really angry after that, and I had to wash everything and moved everything that I bought into my room. That included our only spatula, cheese grater, and the only big knives, big pot, 2 pans, utensils, and plates, not all. Even the kitchen towels and the cooking items I didn't really want to share, like the olive oil and honey. I sent a message to our group chat saying I'm really fed up with them not washing up and using my stuff, and that I removed everything that's mine. They initially didn't say anything, but when they saw how many items that actually meant, and that it's basically impossible to cook in the kitchen now, they got really mad at me and said I'm a huge asshole for doing that. I said it's all mine and I just let them use my stuff. Now they refuse to talk to me. I don't think I'm really the asshole, but I need opinions. Am I the asshole?
Kind of. It depends.
Yeah.
If you have never let them know the extent to which you are angry at them, then you're the asshole.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Like, y'all gotta stop letting this shit pile up until you do
Slide,
something
yeah.
drastic, you know?
Hmm.
Because, bro, you taking all the cooking utensils out of the kitchen is drastic.
It's drastic
It's
as fuck. It's
drastic.
drastic world, honestly. Like, you can't be doing that shit.
You
Um,
can't.
if you were like, hey, if I see another, these are my dishes. It's
Mm-hmm.
incredibly disrespectful to me whenever I see dishes that are mine. Whenever I come into the kitchen and there's no utensils I can use. If
Mm-hmm.
it happens
After I
again,
wash them.
yeah, I'm
Yeah.
gonna be really. It's making me upset. And you keep sending, hey, stop leaving dishes. We need to have sit down and make a code of conduct. Dishes can only be in the sink for a 12-hour soaking period. We all have, maybe we all soak things. So if the dish is there in the night, it needs to be gone by the afternoon. If the
Yeah.
dish is there in the morning, it needs to be gone by the night. Like,
Mm-hmm.
we can't, I understand you don't always want to wash dishes immediately after, but we can't be leaving this. And then you can keep sending warnings and then you can take your shit.
Yeah.
You can't just take your
You
shit.
can't just take your shit. If you've said
Yeah, I'm
nothing,
sorry.
that's, yeah, you are the asshole.
Yeah,
Like,
I'm sorry.
y'all can't keep letting this shit fester and
Hmm.
bubble over. Because now, yeah, you do look like the asshole.
They have every right to not want to talk to you. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
like, what? You go into your kitchen, you can't cook all of a sudden?
I'm saying. You know
After
you did anything wrong.
you go into your kitchen, all of a sudden you gotta wash your own dishes after
I'm
someone's been
saying.
washing them the past couple of months?
Like,
No.
fuck. Also, yeah, I had to do something similar. It's like every single time you use my blender, I
Yeah.
had to buy a new blender because one of my roommates destroyed the other blender that my other roommate had. It was like literally like every single blender cup was like destroyed because
Oh
she
my
would let them
gosh.
sit in this, like she would not rinse them out or not clean them right. So they were like literally had like a layer of grime on all of them. It was disgusting.
Oh, that's
So I got my
nasty.
own blender, and every time I would see it in the sink, I was like, "Hey, I got my own blender. Um, I'm gonna give you another chance, but if I ever see it unwashed, you have to rinse. Like after you use a blender
You
and you
rinse?
pour it into a cup, you rinse it out. It's
Yeah.
normal.
Duh.
I saw it, and I was like, "Hey, if this happens again, you don't ever use my blender ever again. It's
Yeah.
off limits to you." It happened again. I was like, "Hey, man, like you can't use this ever again." And she
Yeah.
was like, "Oh shoot, sorry, I won't." And she never used it again. And if I had to, I would have moved it into my room.
Yeah. That's just what it got. That's just how it has to
That's
be.
just how it has to be.
Like I
But you
told
can't just I
you.
can't just go ballistic and just
Yeah.
move it into my like nah.
No. You gotta let
I'm
them
sorry.
know, like, hey, you can't be doing that.
You
Do
can't
it
be doing
again.
that, bro.
You're gonna have an issue.
We're gonna have an issue.
Okay.
Am I the asshole for refusing to give back a birthday gift after the person who gave it to me changed their mind? I, 24 female, had a birthday a few weeks ago, and one of my eldest cousins gave me a vintage film camera that used to belong to her grandfather. She told me she picked me specifically because I'm the only person in the family who has a passion for photography, and she thought he would have liked that. I was honestly touched. I cleaned it up, bought film for it, and even spent money getting one of those lenses repaired. I've already used it a few times and posted some photos online. Last weekend, we had another family get together, and apparently several relatives were surprised that she gave it to me due to the fact that the camera had sentimental value to multiple people. I didn't know any of this beforehand. Nobody had ever mentioned wanting it. 2 days later, my cousin called me sounding stressed and asked if she could take the camera back temporarily because another cousin is upset and thinks it should stay on that side of the family. I asked if she meant temporarily or permanently, and she admitted she didn't know anymore because now relatives are arguing about who deserves it. I told her I didn't think it was fair to ask for it back after gifting it to me, especially after I had already spent money restoring it and started using it. She said she understands, but some family members are calling me selfish and saying I'm prioritizing an object over family peace. Whereas if she loaned it, whereas if she had loaned it to me, she used the right. Whereas does not fit in this context. That's the wrong use of the word. If she had loaned it to me, I'd absolutely return it. But she made it very clear it was a birthday gift. I didn't pressure her into giving it to me, and I had no idea there would be family drama attached to it afterwards. Now people are acting like I took something sentimental away from the family, even though I literally received it as a gift in front of everyone. Am I the asshole for refusing to give the camera back after it was already gifted to me? No, but
No.
you have to understand people are going to be upset about it.
Yeah, like no, but like just take that shit on the chin.
I'm
Like if
saying,
I spent my money to restore, because I know that stuff's
yeah,
not cheap at all
yeah,
either. Like no, but like that's your camera now. Womp
that's your fucking
womp.
camera
Like
now.
other girl just has to suck it. Like
I'm saying.
you shouldn't have given it away.
You shouldn't have given it
Yeah,
away.
like
You don't get to paint it on me and say, "Oh, I'm prioritizing an object over family peace." Y'all are prioritizing an object over family peace because it's
like
my camera
it's my
now.
camera
No one
now.
even wanted it until she gave it to
Should have
me.
asked it before I put in money and time
Yeah,
to restore it so I could use it. Like
they
no.
only wanted because she had a family get together and she brought it with her, and
Yeah.
they saw it was lit in
Uh
turn
huh.
and how
That's
nice it
they don't
was.
actually want it. Like
Yeah,
yeah, no.
that's actually crazy.
Yeah.
Poor thing,
Like
bro. You can't ask for something back after you give it to
no,
someone. People
you
need to understand that is
cannot.
like etiquette 101. You cannot ask for something back after you've given it to someone. It's not yours anymore.
No matter what the circumstances are.
Literally. No
Like
matter what, you can't ask. If you give something to someone as a gift,
as
you
a
can't
gift.
ask for it
No,
back. You have to
no.
take that shit on the fucking chin and move. Don't, even if you feel tempted to, you can never, don't you ever in a million years ask for something back after you give it to
Yeah.
someone. That is
Like
just in the poorest taste.
poorest taste is just rude. Like
It
it's
is. It's so
rude.
rude. It's so
Yeah.
rude. It's so rude.
Yeah.
Can we talk about something else, which is what I want to call it, like dry begging? People nowadays can't even flake correctly. People are flaking at flaking, and it's starting to really piss me off. Like, do you know what I'm talking about? Like, oh, let's say, I don't know, let's say you had a really busy day at work, right?
Yeah.
And I'm flying into Chicago to come see you. And we texted a week ago and we were like, okay, we'll get dinner on Friday night because I have work stuff Saturday and Sunday. I'm texting you, hey, I just landed in Chicago. And you're like, oh my gosh, I just had such a busy day at work today. Like, I'm so tired. Yeah, like, work, my feet are just killing me. I had such a busy day at work. Da-da-da-da. Like, people like that want you to
To
take
be
them off the hook
Yep.
and say,
Yep.
like, oh, it's okay. We don't have
Uh-huh.
to. Can people start? This is what's pissing me off now. People can't even flake all the way.
Yep.
Like,
Yep.
just say, I
Just
don't want to
say
get dinner
it.
anymore.
Just say
It's been
it.
pissing me off so bad. Just
That's
be a flake.
yeah,
It's okay.
It's okay. Like if you're tired and you don't want to get dinner, you're tired and you don't want to get dinner.
Yeah.
That's okay.
And you're a flake, yes, but at least
Yeah.
fully flake.
Uh-huh.
I'm tired of this. I'm not letting you off the hook.
Yeah,
Okay? I'm not
no.
letting you off the hook. I'm never gonna let nobody off the hook.
Yeah, like
I'm not gonna do
next
it.
It's like, oh, so do you want like to get an energy drink before we go?
Yeah, like so what? Okay, this can be the last one.
Okay.
Am I the asshole for telling my niece I won't drive 20 hours just to pick her up? Man, that title makes me sound like the asshole. Using a throwaway so this doesn't come back to me. I, 38F, have custody of 2 out of 3 of my nieces, 17 and 21, for the past 5 years. I have the oldest 2, and the youngest, 14F, still lives with my sister and my brother-in-law. The oldest 2 were kicked out 5 years ago because they complained too much and did what normal sisters do. They fought. I got a call asking if I would take them, and here we are today. I have done and paid for everything. School clothes, allowance, gas money, school supplies, prom dresses, graduation dresses, and everything else you can think of. My 21-year-old niece moved out 2 years ago and is living on her own estate away, clear across the country from her parents. My sister is coming up in May for the 17-year-old's graduation. My sister wants to take the 17-year-old to the 18-year-old's house after she graduates so that the 3 sisters can all be together for the first time in 2 years. The last time they were all together was when I paid to have the youngest flown out to my house during Christmas before the oldest moved out. I have paid for nearly every vacation for the girls, flown them to see their parents and sister, paid for gas and food to drive to where their parents live, put us up in hotels, literally anything you can think of has come out of my bank account. The dilemma is my sister thinks I should take the weekend off and pick up my 17-year-old niece from her sister's house. That is a 10-hour car one way, so 20 to get there and back. There is no local airport to just have her fly home. I said no. Now I'm the asshole. My sister told me I'm being reasonable. My youngest niece is upset that I won't do it. The 17-year-old feels like I could make time. What is worse is I already planned a trip next month for the 17-year-old and I to travel to where her parents live to spend a week there with them. but I'm the asshole because I won't do this last minute 20-hour car ride for the girls to all be together. I suggested my sister just bring her back here, and I was met with every excuse imaginable. She's too broke, she doesn't have extra time off of work, and so on. Am I the asshole, or am I fair for saying no this one time?
I don't think he's the asshole because
Mm-hmm.
20 hours is insane. But I
Yeah.
also don't like, oh, I paid for this, oh, I paid for that. You decided to take them in. You said yes to taking them in. So
Isn't
what?
that a part of taking people in?
Like, that's the shit I don't like. Like,
Yeah.
because
Were kids
now,
supposed to pay for themselves?
like, what? Because now it just sounds like you're using the fact that you've paid for this. Look what I've done. So I'm not gonna.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have to do this. Like, look what I've done. And I just
Mm-hmm.
don't like that. Because like,
I don't
then why
like
did
that
you
either.
do it? Like, ugh,
You can't, yeah, I don't, like, you can't throw stuff like that in people's
people's
faces.
faces. Like, then why
Yeah,
do it? Like, it's just gross. Like,
it is
ugh. But I
gross.
don't really
I
think he's
really
the
don't like.
asshole.
Yeah, I mean, people just need to understand that, like, whenever someone asks you for something, you say no, they're not just gonna be like, oh, okay. Like,
Yeah.
people are gonna be disappointed
Uh
when you
huh.
give them a reaction that they don't expect and that
Because
they
they
don't want.
asked you because they wanted something.
Yeah, and when you say no, like, people are gonna think that you're the asshole. You just have to eat that shit.
Yeah.
I'm sorry,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Like, if I asked you to do
100%.
something and I really wanted you to do something and you said no, I can't do it, I would be a little ticked.
Obviously.
But like
Like,
at the end of the day, you would have to get over it.
yeah. Yeah, no, he's not the asshole. It's just like, first of all, stop doing shit for people just to be tallying it up in your head.
Insane.
You took them in. So
Yeah.
you took them in to be their parent,
Yeah.
basically. So like, are we supposed to clap for you? Like, I
I'm
don't,
saying.
I don't.
Yeah. Like if when you it's like the same thing as like when someone gives you a gift and you can't ask for it back. Like
Yeah.
if you give someone a gift or you do something for someone out of the goodness of your own heart, like then it has to be out of the goodness of your own heart.
Yeah.
'Cause
Like, don't
you
do it
can't
just
tally
to,
stuff out.
yeah, just to dangle it over people's heads.
Hmm. It's very weird.
Yeah, no,
It's
it
very
is
weird.
It is very weird.
Especially because like that's your family. It's very
Yeah,
weird.
like don't do that. Don't do all
Yeah.
that.
Once you start catching yourself thinking like that, you have to stop.
Facts. Like once you start like literally making a list of all the things you're
Uh,
doing for someone that you, yeah, you just
the
gotta
resentment's
stop.
built. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, at the end of the day, with am I the asshole in people making decisions is like you have to whenever you make a decision, like you can't just expect that people around you are going to be like
Yeah.
hunky dory and like
Mhm.
happy about it. Like
Like,
if you there's no way to have what you want and everyone be happy. If they
mhm.
have what you want, you're not going to be happy.
Yeah.
So why is that okay, but this isn't okay?
Yeah.
Like
Literally.
that's what people pleasers I feel like don't really understand is like
Yeah.
in most normal dynamics, both people leave happy,
Mhm.
like having everyone give something up and everyone gets something.
Yeah.
But in these people pleaser dynamics, you guys aren't expressing that you're not leaving happy. So everyone
Yeah.
thinks everything's hunky dory and
Uh-huh.
it's not.
Until it's not. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Until you just pop off. Yep.
And that's no one's fault but your own.
But
I'm
your
sorry.
own. Yeah. Yeah.
If you wasn't happy buying school allowance, gas money, planning all these trips, you shouldn't have been
Then
doing
you shouldn't
it.
have been doing it.
Yeah.
Like you literally just shouldn't have been doing
Yeah,
it.
if you would have been happier with the kids being in foster care, then you should just send them to foster care.
Yeah.
Like I don't know what else to say.
We
But
don't
you
know what to
can't.
tell you.
If you wanted to take them in, you don't really get to throw all this stuff
Back in
in their
anyone's face.
Yeah,
Yeah. No, for real.
those are children. Like I really don't
Mhm.
know what else to say. And
Yeah.
also, think about how many times your parents said no to something you want to do, and you were just like pissed for a week or so,
Yeah.
and then you got over
You
it.
just have to
Well,
get
I'm not
over
driving you
it.
20 hours. I feel like that's mad reasonable.
Yeah. Like I'm not doing that. That's
Yeah.
fine.
I feel like that's mad reasonable.
Yeah.
All right, y'all.
Bye.
Thanks for listening.
Bye.
Bye.